and this is titled Hard Cider. Apple press mill sits unused and still in the shade of an old apple tree. The bottles once full held cider so hard Mom wouldn't give much to me. Papa would work from dawn until dusk with a lunch break right around noon. Then back to the press to feed it more apples that formed from a pink spring bloom. Hard cider brings back sweet memories. The cool autumn mornings working with Papa beneath the old apple tree. He used me as labor to gather ripe apples that he would feed to the press. The pulp and the skin, the seeds and the stems would then be squeezed under stress. I miss that first sip and the taste of fresh cider poured from the end of the spout. Made even sweeter since I'd worked hard to gather the apples that were hanging about. Hard cider brings back sweet memories. Cool autumn mornings working with Papa beneath the old apple tree. Now the bottles are empty and the cider's long gone. The crane candles smooth from the wear. The basket once used to hold the ripe apples now hangs from the back of his chair. I'll never forget the quick burning sting of a bee that I didn't evade, or the taste of hard cider, the color of honey, the kind that my papa once made. Hard cider brings back sweet memories. Cool autumn mornings working with Papa beneath the old apple trees. Hard cider brings back sweet memories. The cool autumn mornings working with Papa that ended with the fall of the leaves.
Tell them how long you've been playing that with cross picking.
Well, I think the second or third week of class.
Yeah, you started cross picking, but this you worked up yesterday, right?
Oh, yeah.
This particular tune, she actually just started doing that yesterday. So.
I was gonna do Little Sparrow and I was practicing it with 3/4 time and I was singing it and I was like, something's off, and then I realized Little Sparrow is 4/4 time. And I tried to do the cross picking for 4/4 time. I'm like,
Right.
I'm not ready for that.
So, I mean, just very
I
quickly.
couldn't get through a whole song.
Yeah, you got this up so fast. So you're definitely, you made the technique your own, which is good.
I'm curious about your instrument. Hi, sorry.
Hi.
And tell us a little bit about it. I know I've been at one class where you kind of broke down how it's tuned, but I like the sound. I like how kind of minimally invasive it is. It was a great blend with your voice.
Thank you.
The key was right in the sweet spot of where you sing. So, yeah, tell us about how the instrument is tuned. And
Well, this is a tenor guitar, and it's tuned the same, the top 4 strings of a regular guitar. So, goodbye Eddie, D, G, B, E. And I started, like I mentioned, I started out on a mountain dulcimer, and that kind of got me over my fear of stringed instruments, and then I moved to a ukulele. And then I tried a six-string guitar, and as I've told Jeremy, the F chord, I'm out. So, and at this age, it was too frustrating. I tried it for about a year, and then I learned about the tenor guitar. And it's just a big ukulele, and it's perfect for my hands, and I can do pretty much anything I need to do with it. And so I wanted to take a class with Jeremy to learn a little bit more about the guitar. And he's taught me quite a bit. It's just a matter of executing and practicing.
Yeah, and this is only one of the techniques. She's done so many things this semester, been working really hard, and I think, I know Sandra and all the players here would agree, the more things you can do, the more creativity is gonna be there. We talked, was it last classes, or last master class, and someone mentioned, you know, keep exploring things. If you wanna be creative, then you gotta keep looking. You can't just stay in one spot, so, and that's not just writing tunes, it's how you arrange the tunes, how you improvise, whatever it is, but you can't stay in one spot, or you're not gonna be the most creative, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I wanted to take the class because a lot of my songs start sounding the same. I thought if I learned something different,
Yeah.
maybe some of my songs will start sounding different, so,
You're already doing that, making so much more variety, no doubt.
thank you.
She has an album out too, by the way, if you guys wanna check out these.
I
tell
actually
them
have
about your
two
album.
now.
Oh,
Just
two albums.
released it
Nice.
this week.
Yeah, tell them about your album.
The first one's titled Life's Highway, and I recorded it at the ETSU recording studio. I didn't play an instrument on it. It was all original songs, and I just sang. And then I just finished the second album with Troy Boone helped me with that, and it's titled Days of September. It's on Bandcamp, and it just came out. It was a little different, a little sad. I don't know about anybody else, but I find sad songs are easier to write than happy ones. But yeah,
Cool,
thank you.
thank you.